There is someone watching every choice you make. Not your family. Not your friends. Not society. It's you, in the future. That version of you is waiting for you to rise. Hoping you don't quit. Watching whether you waste your time, or quietly build your strength. And one day, you'll meet them. You will either become the person they're proud of, or the reason they're disappointed. So ask yourself, what are you doing today? Are you moving closer to your highest self, or further away from it? Remember, your future self is watching. Don't let them down. There is a truth most of us rarely dare to face. The life you are living today is either a gift or a punishment you are sending to your future self. Imagine this. One day you wake up and realize you are living inside the results of everything you once chose. Not fate, not luck, but the small decisions repeated day after day, when no one was watching. Your future isn't built in grand, dramatic moments. It's built in the mornings when you want to stay in bed but choose to rise. In the late nights when you're tired but push just a little further. In the moments you feel defeated but refuse to quit. It is those silent moments that shape your entire life. No applause. No recognition. No one pushing you. Only your future self, standing ahead of you, looking back, hoping you won't betray them. Today you may think nothing is changing. But every choice you make, every small step you take, is stacking up toward a day where you can no longer turn back. And that day will come. The day you must say either, "This is because of me," or "I wish I had started earlier." Your future self is waiting. And they are hoping you become better today. There's something most people never realize. Your life isn't defined by the big moments, but by the silent ones. It's when you're alone in a dark room, with no audience, and you have to ask yourself, do I keep going? Do I push a little more? Do I get back up again? Those moments, the ones where it's just you versus you. That's where real strength is built. Not when you post your achievements online. Not when people praise you. Not when the spotlight is on. But when no one knows you're fighting. No one knows you're trying. No one knows you're forcing yourself to grow. You grow the most when no one is watching. And in that silence, you make promises you never say out loud. You promise yourself you won't back down. You promise you won't return to the old version of you. You promise that no matter how slow you move, you will keep moving forward. Your future is built on those quiet promises. And every time you keep one, even just a little, your future gets brighter. Your future self smiles a little. And your present self steps closer to the life you've always wanted. Silence isn't weakness. Silence is where you forge steel. There is a price everyone pays, yet very few people notice it. The price of doing nothing. People think that if they stay still, life remains the same. But life never stays still. You are either moving forward, or falling behind. Every time you say, "I'll do it tomorrow," you put your future on the scale and let it slip away a little. Every time you delay, you choose temporary comfort over the life you truly want. And the brutal truth is this. The cost of delay is always greater than the cost of action. Action can be hard. Effort can be exhausting. Discipline can be painful. But delay is writing yourself a slow sentence. One day you look back and realize you've lost years you can never reclaim. You lose opportunities. You lose time. You lose the person you could have been. Your future was once bright. But every act of delay dimmed it, one small light at a time. Imagine another version of you. One who didn't delay, who acted, who pushed, who rose. And they are now living the life you were meant to live. The difference between you and them is not luck, but the moments you chose later instead of now. There are things that, if you don't do today, you will never get the chance to do again. That is the cost of delay. If you want your future to be better, you must become someone your future self can trust. Not someone who makes big promises. Not someone who starts strong and disappears. But someone who does what they say. Someone who doesn't betray the quiet commitments they make to themselves. So how do you become that person? You start small. You don't need to change your whole life in a day. You don't need perfect action. You just choose one thing, and you do it every day. One workout. 10 minutes of learning. One page of reading. One small step. Trust is built by keeping your word to yourself. Even the smallest ones. From small actions, you build habits. From habits, you build discipline. From discipline, you build your strongest self. That is when you become someone your future self can rely on. Someone who doesn't need to talk loudly to prove anything. Someone who moves quietly but consistently. Someone who gets up after every fall. Someone who may move slowly but never stops. Remember, your future doesn't need a perfect person. Your future needs a trustworthy one. Someone who continues. Someone who stays committed. Someone who can overcome themselves. Day by day, you are writing your life. And what matters most isn't how fast you write, but that you never put the pen down. In every person's life, there comes a moment you can no longer run from. A moment that forces you to face yourself. Your truth, your choices, the future you're silently creating. Maybe it's the exhaustion of repeating the same cycle. Maybe it's the disappointment of realizing how much time you've wasted. Maybe it's a night when you look into the mirror, and you see your own eyes staring back at you. And you know, I can't live like this anymore. That moment is the turning point. Not because you suddenly became strong. Not because you found some magical motivation. But because you finally reached the limit of betraying yourself. You're tired. Tired of stepping back. Tired of breaking your own promises. Tired of knowing you can be more, while doing nothing to become it. And that exhaustion becomes your greatest source of strength. It's when you decide, enough. Enough wasting time. Enough delaying. Enough letting life run on autopilot. Enough letting fear shape your future. The moment you say, enough, is the moment you begin to become the person you've always wanted to be. You don't need to be perfect today. You don't need to be powerful today. You just need one decision. Never return to who you used to be. One decision can rewrite your entire life. In the end, what you must understand is this. You don't need to change the world. You only need to change one person. Yourself. No one is coming to save you. No one is coming to guide you. No one is coming to pull you out of the life you've created. But there is someone watching every step you take. Someone hoping you don't stop. Someone wanting you to grow stronger every single day. That someone is you, in the future. They know you can be better. They know you can be stronger. They know you can become something far greater than the life you're living now. And they are waiting for you. Not waiting for perfection. Not waiting for luck. Not waiting for miracles. Just waiting for you to begin. To continue. To keep the quiet promises you made to yourself. Remember this. One day, you will meet your future self. You will look into their eyes and instantly know whether you made them proud, or whether you let them down. The truth may hurt, but it frees you. You can change everything, if you start today. So get up. Move forward. Stay silent, and rebuild yourself. Your future self is watching. Don't let them down.